Hi, welcome to the channel Tarot Yogi. I'm Vinit, and today we have an extra special Halloween video, and it's going to be a crystal ball reading on the exact face of your future spouse that I'll be seeing in the crystal ball and their physical appearance. And even before we begin this reading, I do want to announce that 21st of November, I will be offering my highly anticipated witchcraft course. So if you're interested in learning witchcraft from me, this is your chance. Sign up. You can check out the syllabus video that I have uploaded on my channel. You can send me an email or you can send me a hi on Instagram to get more details. And you can also sign up for my astrology course starting 31st of January in the coming year. My courses are long, they're for 2 months. If you have the time, if you really want to learn, if you want to dive into the esoterics, the occult with me, come join. You're very, very welcome to learn. And I'm also offering personal readings. I will be looking at your birth chart as a part of your personal reading. And I'm also going to be increasing my tarot rates from the coming year. So if you want your reading at the same rate as it is right now, come get your readings in before the new year. And please do like the video, share, subscribe, comment, and let's begin our very special Halloween video this year on the exact face of your future spouse. And we have 3 piles to choose from. And the piles we have today is my older Halloween videos that I will also be linking in the description box below for you to go down a little memory lane with me. So pile number 1 is going to be my Halloween video from 2022. Pile number 2 is going to be my Halloween video from 2023. And pile number 3 is going to be my Halloween video from 2024. So you can pick one of the Halloween videos as your pile and pause the video. You can see in the description box, it'll have the timestamp for your pile. And again, remember, these are general readings. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If you do like my style of reading, do like the video, share, subscribe, comment. If you're interested in learning witchcraft, astrology, tarot, if you want a personal reading from me, you can send me an email, you can hit me up on my Instagram, and I will see you guys in your reading. Happy Halloween. Hello, pile number 1. If you chose my 2022 Halloween video, this is your reading on the exact face of your future spouse. I will link my 2022 reading that you can check out in the description box below. And this is the reading on the exact face of your future spouse. I will be using my crystal ball today, and we will be scrying to see the exact face of your future spouse. And even before we begin this reading, I do want to announce that 21st of November, I will be offering my highly anticipated witchcraft course, which starts in less than a month. So do sign up, check out the syllabus video that I have uploaded on the channel, and you can send me an email to get more details, or you can hit me up on my Instagram. You can also do the same if you want a personal reading from me. And please do like the video, share, subscribe, comment, and now let's begin this reading on the exact face of your future spouse. So just give me a minute and we'll get to channeling. I'm seeing 2 eyes. I'm seeing really round eyes. I'm seeing doe eyes. I'm seeing really big eyes, and they're looking at me. And I do think this is your future spouse. I think what you will really like about them and you'll find very distinctive about them is their smile. They have a very distinctive smile that really goes ear to ear, and they have really pretty eyes, doe-like, siren-like eyes, and you will find their face very captivating. Even if your future spouse is a little older, they look very youthful, and they definitely don't look like their age. They've definitely tapped into the eternal fountain of youth. I think your future spouse is not someone who says a lot. I do think your person likes to be quiet. I think they like to express their self through the things that they do for you. They wouldn't necessarily always be super loving and tell you that they love you, but they're going to show you in their actions. I'm also seeing someone with wheatish to brown skin, so your future spouse could definitely have wheatish to brown skin. I think your person is going to make you laugh a lot. I do think you are the more serious kind, and your future spouse is going to be the one who will, keep cracking jokes and keep making you laugh. So this person is definitely going to bring in the color for you. I think you're going to get more spiritual after your marriage, and your marriage is itself going to be a very strong spiritual union that is going to catapult you both further on your spiritual journey. And I'm seeing 2 rainbows now, and I do think this is both of y'all coming together. So it's honestly inevitable, even if it is late. And I do think this is my pile of people who will get married late, but late is better than never. And sometimes later is better. You both will have intense magnetic energy. There will be a lot of physical attraction right away. Your pheromones are going to be off the charts when you look at each other. And even if there are shadows that are trying to get in the way, even if there are people that are trying to disturb your peace or to keep you apart, they're not going to succeed. I think you will think a lot about your future spouse's face, just their eyes and their smile. I think it's really going to stay with you. You will keep thinking about their smile, even their hair. I see wavy hair, and I see someone very tall. I see your future spouse be very tall over here, pile number one. Tall and lean. Even if they're not very tall, they're definitely on the leaner side. I think you haven't felt passionate for a while, and I think your person is going to really bring in the passion for you. Your person is going to really add the oomph to your life. And I do think you've been looking for that in a person and you haven't been able to meet that yet. I think you're going to get more expressive with your person as well. Your person is going to help you communicate clearly your needs and your desires and also help you feel your feelings more. So you're going to be more in touch with your emotional self, your emotional body. You're going to be relaxing more. You're going to be resting more. I do see you having more like a domestic life after marriage. So even if you're the working type, you're not going to work a lot after marriage. Your person is definitely a provider and your person will provide for you. I think they could have a hairy body. I think that's what you could be into as well. I'm seeing a lot of chest hair. So if you're into that, your person definitely has that. But I'm getting a very nurturing energy. I'm getting a very protective energy. I'm getting someone who will really take care of you, nurture you, protect you, and give you everything that you've ever desired. And I do think you, particularly pile number one, you have a lot of desires in this lifetime. You haven't experienced a lot of love in this lifetime. So it's going to come to you. I'm getting Venus in the 5th house and I'm getting Venus in the 1st house. So you're definitely very attractive and charming as well. And your person is going to be just like you. I'm seeing a light and I'm seeing a ring around it, and it reminds me of Saturn. So I do think your person is very Saturnian. I think your person is definitely someone who is serious when they're with themselves, but they show a whole different side when they're with other people. And I do think you will be uncovering the layers of your person, pile number one, as you meet your person. So there's a lot to your person than what meets the eye. And I'm getting a very protective energy. I'm getting a very guarding energy. I'm seeing a dog that is patrolling. So your person is going to be very strong on boundaries. I think your person is also going to teach you how to set some boundaries. I don't think you're very good when it comes to having boundaries in your life, pile number one. So your person is more like a teacher to you in a lot of ways. And your person is going to teach you how to live fully. And you're going to be helping them do the same. There's a lot of this heart resonance that I'm feeling over here. I do think there's a whole well of emotions that you haven't tapped into, and it's like a bottomless well, ought to be very honest. And you don't even know of its existence right now, but you know the dam will be burst open when you meet your person. So your person is someone very strong, very protective. They do have a guardian dog like energy. They will take care of you and they will nurture you. I think your person is very intuitive too, even if they're not like a psychic as they would describe themselves to be, but they are very, very intuitive and they do pick up on things more than you realize. And I do think you are the most psychic one, but your person is going to be the one who is going to maybe redirect you more in terms of even perfecting your abilities and doing what needs to be done. I do see this person sort of giving you the shelter you need and the protection you need in order to blossom and grow fully. So you're definitely getting a lot of support from your person. You won't feel like you have much to say to your person. You both will understand each other telepathically. You wouldn't need a lot of words. I do think both of y'all are very much on the same wavelength. And I do think you're supposed to meet your future spouse a little late in life because you both have a lot of chapters that you both need to sort of finish before you can come together. And when you do get this union, you're not going to have the time of the day. You're going to be so busy with your partner on like a daily basis that you wouldn't have time for other things. So I do think if you're single right now, you do need to make the most of it and honestly work even more, because it's only a matter of time before your person comes in and really makes your life easy, to be very honest. You could even have Rahu or North Node in your 7th house, and this could be in your Navamsha chart. I do think there's a lot of emphasis on relationships, and relationships haven't exactly been easy for you, but wherever the most difficulty is, pile number one, is where the most uncleared karma for us is, and that's where we have to do the most of work. And yes, it can feel like labor, it can feel like it's taking a toll on you, but it is what you need to grow in this lifetime, and it is what you're here to perfect. So you're definitely not meant to be alone, pile number one. I think you're looking for some protection, and I think the more you provide yourself this protection that you're seeking, it will be given to you even more. So I think there are certain things that you have to learn on your own. And I do think there are certain things that you complain about as if you wish you had someone to help you with. As soon as you help yourself with those things that, are difficult for you, that you find burdensome, the help will be provided from outside, and it's going to come in the form of your person. And no matter how many crystal ball readings you watch, or no matter how many tarot readings you watch, I do think your person coming in your life is going to be very unsuspected, and it's going to be very like, it'll be a very normal event, even though it is not. It's not going to have like a loud sort of a grand entrance, but your person will slowly sort of sweep into your life and just take over the whole thing. I'm seeing a very invasive species like the Taturas that pretty much invade the whole garden if they're planted in the area. So I do think your person could also be exotic. Your person could definitely be from foreign lands, or even if they're not, they're very eccentric. They're not like everyone around you. They do not follow the status quo, and they're here to break the status quo, to sort of reimagine things the way they want them to be. I do think your person will also help you a lot with technical things that you find difficult, or chores that you find difficult. Your person is going to definitely come in and make those things very, very easy for you. What I'm seeing is your person likes to wear a lot of suits, shirts, and I don't think they wear a lot of colors. I think the most colors they would wear is like blue, gray, brown, black. So your person is definitely not very flashy. And I do think they want to play the supporting lead role for you in your life. Because I do think they're more well established than you, and you're going to get the support that you need from them to establish yourself. Your person is going to contrast you. Your person is going to be a mirror image of you. They're not going to be the same like you. Yet, your differences will be so similar. You will be like a literal mirror image of each other. And I do see fights. I do see you getting on each other's nerves, but I do think that is what is going to bring you closer and honestly help you understand each other's nature even more. Because you both are like the opposites. I'm getting strong Venus and Mars energy, which is the opposing forces. So your person will stabilize you, and you will give your person the fire that they need to progress on their path as well. Pile number one. So there's a clear message of illumination over here, of getting the healing that you need through love. Love will heal you, pile number one. I think that's pretty much the message. Even if you have been forced to feel as if, there is no redemption, and that you will not find a way out, and you will never find anyone to love. And I do think you feel as if things are happening right now on purpose for you to experience more difficulty, but this is not true. I do think you're going through extra difficulty right now as a part of your initiation. So you will be able to handle more, you will be able to do more in your future, because once you do come with your person, it's not like you're going to have like a simple life and you're going to live together. Yes, those things are there, but I do think both of y'all have a very strong spiritual mission together, and for both of you to show up in this energy, you both have to be at your best. You both have to really be at your best. So when you are at your best, your person will come in. And again, I'm seeing Saturn, I'm seeing Jupiter, Mars, and I'm seeing Venus. And it looks like an alignment on my crystal ball, to be very honest. It looks really beautiful. So I do think even if you're doing counterintuitive things, even if you feel you're falling from grace or there's no redemption, there is, you know. Even in the mistakes, there is divinity for you, and that's what you need to realize right now. And everything you're doing, you know, either even if you go right or left, you're still aligning with your person exactly the way you need to. So stop torturing yourself. I think that's really the message over here, because and that's what your person also wants. Your person wants you to be less anxious and to not overthink, right? The tendency of the human mind is to overthink, but how, you know, there are ways to control it through meditation and conscious acts of being present in the current moment, right? So meditation is going to be your best friend, pile number one. And even if it seems boring, do it, because that is what is going to actually help you stabilize and get further on your path. But there's a strong Saturnian influence. I think you could even have Saturn conjunct Venus in the first house or the sixth house and the fifth house. That's what I'm getting astrologically in your D1 and your D9 chart. There's a lot of heart awakening. And I think once your heart awakens, you will feel like doing more. You will feel like speaking more. You will feel like expressing more. You will have more desires that you wouldn't usually have or you didn't see yourself having. So, you know, you're going to transform as a result of this love in your life, by number one, and that will set you free. I do think initially you might run away from each other. There might even be things that might keep you apart, but I do think that is an inevitable test. So even if there are difficulties, even if there's like an age difference, or you know, if it might not be socially acceptable for you to be together, if there's a lot of physical distance between you both, you will overcome it in due time. It is a part of your journey that you're supposed to go through with your person. And this is your soulmate. This is your soulmate, pile number one, and no one will be able to get on your nerves as much as this person will. So, again, I'm seeing a lot of resolution and a lot of spiritual breakthrough coming from your fights. And yeah, you're going to be with your person forever once you find them. You're going to be really glued to each other. That's what I'm seeing. And you're going to be the ideal couple that everyone sort of looks up to. And I'm honestly not seeing a lot of kids here. I don't think you necessarily want kids, by number one, but even if you do, even if you already have kids, I'm not seeing more. I do see you coming together and starting new passion projects and business together and helping the collective that way. So meeting the love of your life is not, you're not just going to meet the love of your life for the heck of it, by number one. You both have great spiritual duties that you need to sort of perform in order to even be together and have your life be the best the way you want it to be. And I'm still seeing the alignments of the planets, but they're moving, and it's like the, you know, speeding through space. So there are these things that you will be holding on to, you know, with your person, and it doesn't matter if it's like a sunny day or a rainy day, you know, you will be with your person all the time. So even if you have a lot of fear of abandonment, of people leaving you, your person is not going to leave you, even at your worst. In fact, I think you will find your person at your worst. I don't think you're going to find your person when you're very done up. I think you're going to be down and out the day you meet your future spouse. Like I said, it's just gonna creep on you. You know, it's just gonna creep up on you. It's gonna surprise you. It's gonna be like a very mundane event, but it won't be a very mundane event, like I said. I do think you will start dating very, very soon. I don't think you will take a long time to start dating. You might be friends even for like maybe like a few weeks. I don't think your friendship is gonna last more than a few weeks, if not more. But I do see certain ups and downs in the relationship, which are again very karmic for you to go through with your person. And I do think you, pile number one, not your future spouse, you have some karma that you need to balance with your future spouse, and a lot of ways that you are supposed to take care of them and nurture them. because I do think they have done that for you in a past life. So in this life, you have fixed karma with your future spouse. I'm getting strong sixth house energy. You can have strong sixth house placements in your Navamsha chart, which is your D9 chart. That gets activated after marriage. So you're going to be a very dutiful spouse to your spouse, pile number one. And the more you do, the more blessed you will be, and the more blessed both of y'all will be. So even if you're being called to be selfless and maybe be a little more compromising in your marriage, that is what you need to do for the betterment of all. Because your future spouse will be demanding, and I do think they will be moody. I am seeing a lot of moodiness and a lot of seriousness too, you know. And I think what you will be activating for your future spouse is their childlike wonder and their childlike nature. And I think the physical chemistry is going to be off the charts. It's going to be really, really off the charts. You're going to be moving in together soon. And I'm seeing a big house. I'm not seeing a flat. I'm definitely seeing like a mansion worthy sort of a house. So you're going to have a lot of space. You're going to have your own garden. I'm also seeing that. So, needless to say, your future spouse is well to do and there will be a provider. And even if they're not there where they need to be, they will very much be there in a few years. And I do think both of you all being together is going to profit you both financially, spiritually, in every sort of a way. You will start doing better. Even your person will get a promotion. So that's how you know it is your person, by number one. And I'm again seeing the eyes. I think it's the eyes of your future spouse that is going to really captivate you, and you will be thinking about it quite a lot. Even their smile. And I do think they have a very devilishly handsome smile over here, pile number one. So you will not get enough of your person, and your person will not get enough of you. You know, there's a lot of mutual love and obsession and wanting to make up for the time that you've lost with each other. Very sweet. Like I said, I think the main message over here is that this love will transform you. You know, we do die in love, right? The Tower card corresponds to the Empress card on the Tree of Life because, you know, the final act of love is death. And I do think this is the death you need to sort of re-resurrect yourself to be who you've truly been. You know, even if you're holding on to past versions of yourself, it wasn't who you truly are. But that was needed for you to reach the place of being who you truly are over here, pile number one. So if you're down and out, if you're upset, if you're anxious, you're not going to meet your person. You're going to meet your person when you're happy, when you're doing well. When you're sort of bored of life because of how good it is going, that's when you will be meeting your person. And I really think this is up to you. I do think you are like super busy and you are a bit of this worker. You do have a lot to do, pile number one. So the more you get your stuff done, the sooner you will be meeting your person. Is it raining? It is. So we'll take the rain as a sign that this is definitely someone from your past life. And I think you have your Ketu in the water signs, which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, 4th house, 8th house, 12th house. And those are the moksha houses. So you're here to liberate yourself and you're here to work, by number one. I think that's really the message for you. And it's going to be super romantic. You know, it's going to be like taking a stroll with your lover at night in the rain. You're going to have a lot of cute moments, a lot of visits to the beach. You both will be connected to water as well, very, very strongly. And again, you know, it's very unusual for it to rain 2 days before Halloween. And it has been raining lately. So I do think even if the odds are very less that you feel, even if you feel that 0.01% chances of you meeting your person, just the way it's raining right now, you know, you will meet your person. They will just fall on you, whether you like it or not, you know, pile number one. Because like I said, you do have incomplete karma that you need to balance with your future spouse that will lead to your ultimate liberation in this lifetime. So don't be conflicted about the multiple identities that you have. I do think you're struggling with that as well. And embrace who you are in the moment. And I do think the more you embrace that, the easier it'll be for you to change and transform to be who you need to be in the current moment. So the message that your future spouse is giving is rest more, take care of yourself better. Self-preservation is a really important thing for you, and keep doing your bit, and your future spouse will just be, at your doorstep, unannounced, very unsuspectingly, and yet they will completely transform you and change your life. So it's a meant to be thing. Like I said, I'm also seeing people in their 40s, 50s, and 60s meeting the love of their lives later. And trust me, later is better. You're going to give your person the eyes that they need to see the world through. I think your person is not always good at discerning, and I think you're going to help your person become more discerning with time. So it's going to be a mutual help that you're going to be giving each other, and there's just going to be so much love. There's just going to be so much of love, admiration, and fanboying and fangirling over each other constantly. I'm seeing a very strong bond. And my vision is going blank. Yeah, that's all I have for pile number one. So it's a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If you like my style of reading, do like the video, share, subscribe, comment. And if you're interested in learning witchcraft, if you're interested in learning astrology, tarot, come sign up, join the class, and I'll see you guys in your next reading. Thank you. Hello, pile number two. If you chose my 2023 Halloween video, this is your reading on the exact face of your future spouse. And even before we begin this reading, I do want to announce that 21st of November, I'm offering my highly anticipated witchcraft course. So if you're interested in learning witchcraft from me, do sign up. Send me an email. You can check out the syllabus video that I have uploaded on my channel. I'm also offering an astrology course 31st of Jan. So if you're interested in learning astrology, send me an email. I'm also offering personal readings. I'll be looking at your birth chart as a part of the personal reading. And please do like the video, share, subscribe, comment. And now let's begin this reading on the exact face of your future spouse. So just give me a minute and we'll get to scrying. Okay, pile number two, I'm seeing someone with fair skin. Your future spouse is definitely going to have a lot of fair, pale skin. I'm seeing a very chiseled jaw. I'm seeing a sunken face, sunken eyes. They could look very emo. They could even look very angry, very standoffish. But your future spouse is very beautiful. They have a very chiseled appearance. They really take care of themselves. They have good skin. They do take care of their hair and what they eat. So your person is health conscious, I would say. Your person really looks the conventional standard of beauty. They're very handsome if they are a guy. They're very beautiful and voluptuous if they are a woman. So fit it to your situation over here. But you're going to get someone super, super attractive, and you will really like how good your partner looks on your arm. I think that is going to really boost your ego, pile number two. And I was seeing a lot of flies before I started this reading, and I'm seeing a fly in the crystal ball as well. So I do think there are certain forces that you don't want you to be happy and don't want you to come together with your person. And even if they put any negative energy towards you, it's not going to work. It's only going to backfire in a matter of time. And I do think you and your love also will be tested within this to realize how much you truly love each other. So understand that all of this craziness is being orchestrated for you to be in love with each other even more, and to also know your true self. And by knowing your true self, you truly get to know each other. So this is a very strong soulmate kind of a bond. And I'm again seeing very opposing energies. I'm seeing Venus and I'm seeing Saturn. And I think Saturn is your person and I think Venus is you. I think you're very beautiful. I do think you are very, very creative. You're very much into your own world and your own beauty. And I'm seeing flies again. So I do think right now you have a lot of ops, pile number two, but you need to understand that you are simply the best at what you do, and everyone wants to compete with the best, right? No one wants to compete with the second best. So you do have a lot of competition, a lot of challenge, a lot of stress, a lot of pressure on you. I see a lot of people going against you right now. But honestly, this is what you need for your growth. God is pressure. God is not comfort. God is not us sitting on our couches doing nothing all day watching reels. You need the pressure on you. You need this, also this time limitation. I do feel it's very time sensitive. You feel under a lot of pressure to get things done under a certain time, and I do think it will be very rewarding for you to get things done under a certain time too over here. So time is of importance, and the pressure is what you need to grow. The pressure is what is going to make you the diamond that you are. I think a lot of people are also very attracted to your future spouse. I do think your future spouse will, they would have had their own fair share of experiences, but they will always have people hitting on them. And I think you have Venus in Taurus, and when you have Venus in Taurus, you get a very attractive future spouse, and people are usually jealous of you and they want to steal your future spouse. So there's a lot of that energy over here as well. But your person is very grounded, your person is very stable, your person is very firm. You will like the stability your person will provide for you. Your person is very reliable. They are a hard worker. They're very resourceful as well. Again, your person might not always go above and beyond to, they might not do cheesy romantic things for you, but they will take care of you and they will provide for you the way you need to be provided for. And I think your future spouse will understand your needs better than you. And I do think you are a little messy when it comes to taking care of yourself. And your future spouse will just understand this without any setbacks. They will just intuitively pick up what do you need, what is required at your end, what do you need to grow. So they know when to give you the tough love, they know when to give you the nurturing kind of love. So I do think you're a little distracted right now. I do think there are certain things that you need to be a little more focused with. And your future spouse will teach you this. Your future spouse is coming in to teach you the patience, the focus, just all the things that you need for your growth, all the things that you need to really become the best version of yourself over here. You're meant to have an easy life by number two. I do see a very easy life after marriage, but I think getting to the point of marriage is the battle for you. And I do think there will be a lot of things that you have to overcome by the time you get married. I'm also seeing a lot of karma with your family. So even don't worry, even if things are complicated with your family, they will love you and they will accept you and your partner over here. Even if you might choose someone very unconventional to be with. Because your person will be, yes, they'll be reliable and steadfast, but they will have their own eccentricities to them. They're definitely they're like a free spirit. I wouldn't exactly call them a rogue entity, but that's what they are. They do not care about the status quo. They really follow their own heart. You're going to be very pleased with your future spouse. You're going to really, really love them. And the chemistry is going to be off the charts. You will not be able to keep your hands off each other. And I do think your person will also awaken a lot of desires within you that you didn't exactly know were within you. So your person is going to make you feel like a brand new person that you didn't even know you were or you could be. And this is what is required at your end for growth. I'm seeing a very stable relationship. I'm seeing a very comfortable relationship. I'm seeing longevity over here. And your person is going to go above and beyond to make you feel comfortable, to make you feel safe, to make you feel loved, to really give you the roots that you need so you can grow into the strongest version of yourself and really branch out in the way that you need to and really flower. Your person is going to water you. I'm getting a lot of plant references. So again, you could be into plants, your person could be into plants. I'm also seeing a lot of witchy plants. So both of y'all could be into it, or you will be getting into that as well. And you will be maintaining like a nursery garden in your home. And I'm seeing a night garden particularly. So you're going to have a beautiful home. It's going to be very cozy. Your person is all about the cozy vibes. And I think what will really make you fall in love with your future spouse is just how comfortable they make you feel. You will feel very disarmed with your person because I do think you are very anxious. I do think you are a little uptight when it comes to dealing with romantic interests, but all your defenses will fail in front of your person, all the mechanisms that you use to usually get out of situations, they will all flop, and you will have no choice but to even surrender to the higher divine thing that is happening over here. Your person is going to be a mirror reflection. They're going to be, in a way, everything that you're not. They're going to be your opposite. But together, coming together, you're going to fulfill each other and complete each other. You both are giving puzzle pieces, and both of y'all are jagged, but you fit perfectly into each other's lives also. So I do think you and your future spouse are very different. You could be doing different professions. You could be coming from a different walks of life, having different experiences. Yet, your person will feel like home, and you will feel like home to your person as well. And there's a strong energy of home over here. So I think you have your Rahu in the fourth house, Rahu in Cancer. Or you could have Rahu in the second house, Rahu in Taurus. So I do think, family and home life has been a sore spot for you karmically. And the more you overcome those things in this lifetime, the easier it will be for you to attract in your person and to actually create the happy home that you're supposed to have together. I definitely sense you have Rahu in the second house in your Navamsha chart, and your future spouse has Rahu in the 10th house. So I'm getting strong Taurus Capricorn energy. I think you are the Taurus, your future spouse is the Capricorn, or vice versa. Or you could have prominent placements in these zodiac signs. And what is very interesting about both these earth signs is, yes, the water signs get all the, everyone says water signs are the most intuitive, but they're not. It's the earth signs that are the most intuitive, because Taurus has the horns, and so does the sea goat Capricorn. It has horns. And through the horns, your person will be able to channel energy just the way you do. It's just both of you will be channeling energy completely opposite of what you are doing. So your person is going to be like a reversed engineering version of yourself. It's really going to blow your mind being with your person. Seeing a lot of orange now, seeing a lot of orange and purple. So again, there's a lot of this fluid energy, a lot of this creative energy that you have to learn to redirect, to channel. Because I think what you need to do right now is you need to keep manifesting your person in your life and redirecting your energies for your higher aims. I do see your energetic body leaking. And I do think you are a little helter-skelter and not grounded at all. So walking barefoot on earth, grounding yourself, working out, those are the things that is going to really help you, really going to benefit you, and going to really give you the safety that you are seeking. Because you're looking for everything outside yourself right now, pile number 2, and what you need to do is look within. It is within that you will find the answer. It is within that you will find what you need to search. Your person is going to quench your thirst. Your person is going to fill your hunger. And I don't even think you realize what you're hungry for. But it is your person that is going to come in and really give you the nourishment and the love that you have been seeking but have been unable to get. I think that's what you need. You need a pause, pile number 2. You also need to slow down. And I know it sounds very counterintuitive, but you don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to be at parties. You don't have to be the socialite to meet your future spouse. I don't think you're going to be meeting your future spouse those ways. I think you're going to be meeting your future spouse in a more intimate sort of a way. So not a lot of people around you by the time you meet your future spouse. And you will not also want to be in that energy of being validated by the time you meet your future spouse. You will be happy in your little hermitage. That's what I'm seeing. So you're going to have a lot more maturity at your end, and you're going to be a little more grounded and stable before you meet your person. And I do think you will also have certain revelations, we could call them, before you meet your person. And those revelations is what is going to help you realize that you need your person, and just when you feel that way, your person will come into your life. So I do think this is very ordained. So what I'm seeing is your person coming in after like a very disastrous time in your life, after like a very difficult era that you've had to go through. And as a result and as a reward of all the difficulties, you will be meeting your future spouse. But you do have to walk the path alone to victory for now. And the prize is your future spouse. and your forever happiness. And there are a lot of flies again, and there were no flies in previous readings. So again, I'm telling you, don't be worried, don't get anxious even if people are trying to get to you in any sort of a way. All the opposition around you, all the hate that you're getting, is because you are the star, pile number one. And pile number two, you might have some messages in pile number one since I said that. But know yourself. Know thyself right now, pile number one. And that's it. Pile number two, that's half your battle one. You definitely need to check out pile number one, pile number two. Knowing yourself is pretty much what is required at your end to even overcome all these difficulties, because I think what is happening here is you're chaining yourself. You've kept yourself chained to a reality that doesn't even exist. So the moment you let go of all this, a new reality will be made available to you. And being intuitive doesn't mean you need to know exactly what is going to happen when. I myself don't know what's going to happen to me the next minute. The whole point is that even if we can see 2 steps ahead in darkness, that is enough. And we have to take those 2 steps, and we will be revealed 2 more steps further if we only take those 2 steps. And that is enough, you know? So learn to contain yourself, learn to contain your desires right now, and don't let it get the best out of you. That's what your future spouse would like to even tell you right now. That you're doing amazing, but you're burning. And you can still win without burning at a personal cost. So self-preservation is what you need to learn on. And you're going to be the custodian. You're going to really be the custodian in the future. So you're like the bank, and you're the keeper of the keys of the bank. That is the role you will be playing with your future spouse in pile number 2. Your person could also have certain health issues, and I do think you will be helping your person with those things. I do think you're going to be the nurturer and the caretaker in this relationship. Not like you're going to be the only caretaker, your person will take care of you too. But I do see you doing a lot of taking care, because I do think by the time your person will meet you, they will have developed certain health conditions and just certain things they're trying to overcome with their health. Nothing major, but you will be helping them manage that, just the way they will be helping you manage your life. So it's an equal give and take, it's an equal balance of things. And I'm seeing lights flickering a lot, so there's a lot of this destined energy, and I do think lights will flicker when you are with your person. And I'm getting strong fire energy over here. You could be the fire sign, your person could be the fire sign. Or even if you're not a fire sign, I'm seeing the Kritika Nakshatra, which is related to the god Agni, which is fire. So you could have this nakshatra, your person could have this nakshatra. And in this nakshatra, we have the very infamous star, the fixed star Algol. So you could have Algol placements. You could have a Venus Algol. You could have a Rahu Algol. You could even have a Chiron Algol over here. That's what I'm seeing astrologically. But there's a lot of this energy of perseverance and lasting the test of time. A lot more permanence for you. I think you're very used to the impermanence of things. Pile number 2, you're meant to have something more permanent in this lifetime. You're so used to just things flowing from your hands. But this is the life where, you're meant to have permanent things, whether it be a home, whether it be love, whether it be whatever. And I do think you will be with your person till the end of time, and you will be getting old together. So I'm getting a very strong monogamous vibe from your future spouse. I'm getting that no one will be able to get in the way, even if people really try. And even if they do break you apart, it's only a matter of time before you come back together stronger than ever. But both of your health will be improving when you meet each other, and you will be helping each other take more healthier lifestyles, working out, eating right, sleeping enough. Those things, the basics that we keep forgetting. This strong heart energy, strong heart energy. You're going to completely become a different person, and you're going to love the different person you're becoming. You won't even know that you had these qualities within you. You're going to do the very opposite things that you used to do. And you're going to love it, pile number 2. You're going to really, really love who you're going to become. You're already becoming. Seeing a lot of iridescence and seeing a lot of this oranges, pinks. So there's a lot of this attractive energy that you will be feeling towards your person, a lot of even lust, but it's a very divine kind of lust that you will be feeling together, and you will be creating a lot from that energy. You both have very, very potent energy, and when two worlds collide, it's going to be the perfect conjunction that creates the perfect child. So I'm seeing children here as well for my pile number twos. And freeze your eggs if you're older, because I am seeing late marriages here as well. But I am seeing kids, whether it be from your marriage or from your other marriages. But they're definitely kids over here. Strong fifth house energy. You could have Venus in the fifth house. You could have Rahu in the fifth house. You're meant to have a child in this lifetime. Pile number two, whether you like it or not. And it'll be difficult for you to even get your child, whether you'll have a difficult pregnancy or you'll have issues with fertility, but you will be overcoming those things because there's a child destined for you. You both have incomplete karma with your child that you will be completing in this lifetime. And let me tell you, your kid is going to be the best of both of y'all. Your kid is going to be like the best parts of both you and your future spouse. And again, your kid is going to bring in the happiness that you truly are seeking to. You're meant to embrace a more domestic life in this lifetime. You're not meant to keep working. Get used to the comforts and get used to receiving. I think you struggle a lot with receiving, whether people give you compliments, whether people give you gifts, you don't really take well to it. So learn to receive and it will be given. If you can't receive basic things, how will you receive your future spouse? Pile number two, I think that's the main message. Yeah, that's all I'm seeing for pile number two. Again, it's a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If you like my style of reading, do like the video. Share, subscribe, comment, and you can reach out for a personal reading. You can reach out if you want to learn witchcraft, astrology, tarot, and I will see you guys in your coming reading. Thank you. Hello, pile number three. If you chose my 2024 Halloween video, this is your reading on the exact face of your future spouse. And even before we begin this reading, I do want to announce that 21st of November, in less than a month, I'm offering my witchcraft course again. So come sign up, learn. You can send me an email to get more details. You can check out the syllabus video that I have uploaded on my channel for the witchcraft course. I'm also offering an astrology course 31st of January in the coming year. So sign up for that as well if you're interested in learning. And if you would like a personal reading, I'm offering that as well. I will be looking at your birth chart as a part of the personal reading. And please do like the video, share, subscribe, comment. And now let's begin this crystal ball reading on the exact face of your future spouse and the physical appearance. So just give me a minute and we'll start channeling. I'm hearing, where have you been all my life? I'm seeing a lot of darkness in the crystal ball. I do think that is someone for you, but I just think the path for you to meeting your person is a little more complicated than most people. You could have an afflicted Venus, pile number three. Either Venus is it's combust and retrograde, it is either debilitated. Also check your D9 and your Navamsha chart. But your Venus is suffering. Therefore, the love in your life has been suffering. And what I see over here is you've always given love, but you're not good at receiving love, and you don't know how to receive love. And you don't know how to react when you also get love. It's almost like you malfunction. So this is a very karmic thing that you're experiencing. And I'm really trying to get the face of your future spouse, but I'm getting like I'm getting faint glimmers. I feel it's not being revealed to me on purpose right now. So let's dig in even more. I think there's a lot of things around your security right now. You have to focus more on being stable, being secure within yourself. Eat more red foods, wear more red color. Red is your color right now. Work out more, activate your Martian energy, and ground yourself. Pile number 3, I think the problem with you is you're very intuitive. Your higher chakras are very open, but you're not grounded at all. And eventually, this leads to a lot of health issues that we do not want. So, what you need to do right now is focus on your sixth house activities, which are your daily habits: taking care of yourself, eating properly, working out, sleeping enough, and really giving yourself a good workout on a daily basis and keeping yourself very busy. I'm getting strong sixth house energy. You could even have Venus in the sixth house in your D9 Navamsha chart. You could even have it with Rahu and Saturn. You are an old soul. You're here to, have a lot of closing chapters in this lifetime. And this lifetime is basically like a closing chapter for you. It is like the epilogue. That's what I'm seeing. Pile number 3, I think you're very alone. And that's not a bad thing at all. I'm seeing that you're very alone, but you have learned not to be lonely in that. Because what you need to understand, pile number 3, is you are an advanced soul. So you can handle what 10 souls can handle together. You handle it alone. Yes, it's unfair to your 3D human self, but it is the power that you have. You're connected to a higher voltage battery than most people. So you've had to experience high levels of difficulty than most people, and only when you become the best that you have to become in this life will you have a chance of meeting your future spouse. There's a lot that needs to be done at your end. There's a lot that needs to be done at your end over here for you to be with your person. You're meant to be the star, pile number 3. You're really meant to be the star. And a star has planets around the star, right? Planets hang out with each other around the star. And you are the star, pile number 3. And you need to realize your own graviton, your own quantum graviton, and your own weight. You need to understand your gravitational pull over here because you're not understanding that. And I do think you're just lashing out and trying to do things that don't really work, but it is what you need for growth. It is what you need to really become who you're meant to be in this lifetime. And I do think there are a lot of challenges and a lot of oppositions that you have to overcome. I do think you deal with a lot of difficulty that most people don't even deal with or will not deal with for a few lifetimes. But you just have to understand that you can do what a couple can do by two people together. You're that powerful. And I am getting that you do have a future spouse. I do think you will be meeting your person very late. I'm not seeing you meeting your person before your 40s. So give yourself the time you need to grow and really develop to be the person that you are. You could also have Jupiter in Capricorn or Jupiter in the 10th house. And this Jupiter placement, it only develops after the age of 40. So major signs of meeting your person in your 40s and your 50s, not before that. And I'm not saying you won't have relationships and you will not have love, but they will not be the person that you marry. And even if you do marry someone, you will get divorced because that's not your soulmate. I can say that very strongly. This is a very karmic pile number 3. You're here to really say your goodbyes, basically. That's what you're here for. Even your pleasure houses, the houses of pleasure in your astrology chart would be empty. Even the houses of gains are empty. But I am seeing a lot of placements in the 4th, 8th, and the 12th house, which are the houses of moksha and liberation. When you find the liberation in this lifetime, while being alive, while you truly reach the enlightenment that you're supposed to reach, you will meet your future spouse. And even when you meet your future spouse, you're still going to be the main act. You're still going to be the whole show. You're not going to have an opener on tour. You're going to perform the whole tour for 3 hours by yourself. And your future spouse will be on the backstage, cheering you on. Your future spouse will be backstage cheering you on and giving you the support that you need to shine. But it's all you, pile number 3. It's all you that, you have to become and shine and become this best version of yourself. And you don't need a lot of people. You don't need people even to learn, honestly. You already know stuff. I think you just have to remember. And you have to maybe revise a little. You will be picking up things very easily. You will be picking up language skills, skills that you need to survive and make money, all those things will come very easy to you because this is not your first lifetime on earth, but it is pretty much your last. Now I'm getting a face. I'm getting a very oval face. I'm getting a very boy next door, girl next door sort of a face. Your future spouse will be very normal compared to you. They will have a relatively normal life compared to you because I think you're the one with the real firecrackers going off in your life. And your person is going to be a contrast to who and what you are. And yet they will be the mirror reflection of you and you will be the mirror reflection of them. There's a strong twin energy over here. So I would say your person is not just your soulmate, it is your twin flame. And no one troubles you more than your twin flame and your soulmate. So if you're getting triggered by these karmic, silly relationships, you're in for like a reckoning with your future spouse. I think you'll meet your person when you're already like at a 10. And then meeting your person is just going to accelerate things for you. I'm seeing the world card in the tarot. So you're going to be rising beyond. Your consciousness is going to be rising beyond the level of the celestial and the terrestrial. And I think your person will only come in to help you find liberation from the material world. So your marriage has a strong spiritual meaning. Your marriage is not just marriage for the sake of it. And, you'll not just be married and live a normal life. Yes, those things are there, but there are greater mechanics at play over here. And that is what I'm trying to get at. And that's what you need to understand about your life and sort of take it as hacks. Because you do sort of need these hacks to make your own life easy. Otherwise, you'll just get more confused and more conflicted in your karmic loop and your karmic cycle. And that's what you're here to break. You're here to break those chains. You're here to find liberation from anything and everything. Because you do understand that even the most pleasurable experiences are laced with suffering. There is no real happiness. Even when you get what you want, you're not satisfied. Or you don't get it for long enough. Or it wasn't how you wanted it to be. Or even when your desires are fulfilled, there are more desires. And you're very aware of this very karmic cycle that keeps us reincarnating. And you're kind of over it, you're kind of tired, that's what I'm seeing. And you do want a way out. But you don't have to look outside at all. All the answers are within. Everything is within you. You just have to seek and you will find it within. You're wasting time if you're talking to people right now. You're wasting time if you're looking for guidance outside pile number 3. You know all of it is within you, and all you have to do is sit with yourself and know yourself a little more. And be in that energy of wanting to know yourself a little more. Those are the things that is going to help you. Those are the things that's going to help you. And I think you're much closer to meeting your future spouse than you even feel that you are, because I'm bringing my crystal ball close to my face. And I think you can even see the target very clearly. You know what you want, and you know how to get it. And yes, there's a certain amount of time that we just have to get through, right? The Saturnian time, the passage of time that we all have to cross. So a little patience is going to go a long way for you over here, pile number 3. Your future spouse will be very attractive. I'm getting their face now. I'm seeing someone with wheatish to light skin. They could even be tan. They have a regular body. They do workout, so they're fit. They're very healthy. And they do take good care of themselves. I do think your person will also help you improve your health. Your person will help you improve how you go about achieving and doing things. So your person is coming in as the final assistance that you need on your liberation journey in this lifetime. So don't be upset if you feel like, the time was lost or you didn't have the fun that you wanted growing up, all those things. You're not here for those things. You're here for something greater. And the moment you realize this, you will tap into true bliss, true eternal bliss for you. And I'm really trying to bring it to your future spouse and their face and their physical appearance, but This reading is all about you, pile number 3. And the moment you realize that you are your first soulmate, you are your first twin flame, and you have to love yourself, regardless of who's loving you, who's not loving you, that is going to set you apart. And I have a lot of empathy for you. My heart really goes out to you. I do see your suffering. I do see your struggles. And I'm telling you, that is what you need for liberation. That is what you need for growth. That is what is going to help you untangle yourself from this mess that you are in right now. And even the mess is what we need for the healing. So don't feel you're missing out on anything. Time is running out. You're exactly where you need to be. Doing exactly what you need to do, feeling exactly what you're feeling right now. It is valid and you're supposed to feel this way. And even if you're not feeling good right now, know you have the power to change it. You are like an advanced soul. Even when you meet your future spouse, you're going to be helping them even if they're the more mature one. So you're more well equipped than most souls on this earth, pile number 3. Yes, it might feel super difficult for you to get through your 3D life, but in the grand scheme of things, your life is really something everyone in a way looks up to and wants. You know, you have a greatness arc to your story that most people don't. You've done the regular things. I don't even think you're interested in that. You really are seeking for the more. And in the seeking for the more that you seek, you will meet your future spouse because they will also be seeking what you are seeking in a way, even if they don't know what exactly they're seeking at the moment. So there's a lot of guidance that you will be giving each other. And again, what I'm seeing is your future spouse is going to be like your backstage support. You know, you are the whole show. You are the lead band singer. You're the lead man of the band, and the whole band runs on you. You run the show, and if the easier and the faster it is for you to realize this, trust me, the cakewalk your life will become. But you're definitely meant to eat wedding cake in this lifetime. Even if it is at a later age, it'll be even sweeter because of everything that you've accomplished. Pile number 3, your soul is that equipped that you will be able to do everything on your own. Most young souls, they meet their future spouse and they get married in their 20s. The reason that has not happened for you is because your soul is like at 100 and the young souls, they are like at the level 10. That's the difference. And I know it can seem a little harsh. It can seem a little, okay, why do I have to stand behind in the line? But it's always the cool kids at the back of the line, isn't it? And again, that's what you need to realize about yourself. Know your true nature. I'm also seeing Asura gun over here. So you could have your nakshatra under the Asuric guns, which is Kritika, Ashlesha, Magha, Dhanishta. So you could have any of these prominent placements in your birth chart. I'm also seeing Venus in Dhanishta. So again, you know, I'm seeing a lot of issues around love. But it is in those issues that you will be overcoming to meet your true love. And I think you also realize that every time you go through something bad, you only evolve and you become better. Every heartbreak has only led you to a bigger paycheck, pile number 3. And that is karmic for you. It is supposed to happen this way for you to realize your true nature. So if you're stuck right now, pile number 3, that's totally on you. No one is keeping you stuck. No one is conspiring against you. But it is your own energy. You're so powerful that you're blocking yourself. I'm seeing Wanda when she didn't even realize, because she was in so much grief and trauma, that, you know, she put a whole city under her spell, a whole town. You're like Wanda, pile number 3. You are like the apex of the apex. There's no one more powerful than you. There's no one more magical than you. And the sooner you use your abilities, and you're supposed to use your abilities, you're supposed to use your divination gifts, you're supposed to use your intuition, your witchy gifts to further yourself in this lifetime and help other people as well. You're here to be of service to people. The more you serve the people selflessly, the sooner you will be attracting in your love. And sometimes it's not just the season for love, you know, sometimes it's just the season to work and finding your satisfaction there. So again, a strong Virgo energy. I'm seeing, again, strong Saturnian energy, but these are the lessons you're here to master. And love will be yours as a result, even if you don't want it, even if you're over it. Because I do see by the time you actually meet your person, you're going to be so over it. You're going to really give your person a hard time because you just can't believe that, they showed up at the last minute. It's almost like they didn't have to show up, but they will show up. So there is love for you. It's just kept away from you right now because you have things to do. You have money to make. You have places to be. You have people to be. I do think you're meant to wear a lot of different hats in your life. And that is what is going to help you further on your journey and even meeting the one. So honestly, don't date if you're single right now because your person will approach you. And if you're chasing someone, that's definitely not your person because you're in your feminine energy. And if you're chasing someone in your feminine energy, then you're really wasting your potential and all your energy. So your future spouse will come to you when you're ready. So just get ready and be prepared because they will be coming in. You need silence, you need the quiet, you need the peace, you need to go within, you need the solitude. You need alone time every day, at least for 1 hour. You need time in solitude, and the answers will come. You're the true generational curse breaker, pile number 3. You're doing the most difficult thing a soul can probably do in a lifetime. So be gentle with yourself, be kind to yourself, and give yourself the love that you need from others. Because you'll be able to give it to yourself better than anyone can right now. And there is love. It's just coming in at the right time. When you have perfected yourself. And even when you do come together, you'll be doing great things together. You will be helping more people. So it's a lot of this selfless energy that you have to be in. There's a lot of killing of the ego that has to be done. I'm seeing sun in the 12th. Not an easy placement. Even moon in the 12th. You don't know what you're feeling most of the time. So ask yourself, what are you feeling? Are those even your feelings? More self-work will help you attract in the ideal mate. I think that's the message over here, pile number 3. And my vision is going blank. That's all I have. Again, it's a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If you like my style of reading, do like the video, share, subscribe, comment. And if you're interested in learning witchcraft, if you're interested in learning astrology, if you are interested in getting a personal reading from me, you can send me an email, you can hit me up on my Instagram, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Thank you.